Alrighty guys, so if you guys watched my last video, you heard me talking about a new boat. Well, alrighty guys, so it is a 1980 20-foot Robalo center console. So like I said, 1980, it's about 3 years newer than the Whaler, you know, making a little bit of an upgrade. It's a 20-footer. It's a big step up lengthwise from the Whaler, going from a 13-foot boat to a 20-foot boat, 7 more feet of boat. So pretty big boat. So I'm excited, guys. I think I got somewhat of a good deal on it. After this episode, you guys are gonna see me record the first working on it episode, and you guys will see what already happened, and oh boy, it's not fun. But anyway, guys, here's the boat, you know, so it's a nice boat. I mean, honestly, it is. It's got the high gunnels for going offshore and fishing, and it's a classic looking boat. So let's go ahead and show you guys the boat. So the first you guys can notice is that this gel coat is so chalky. It needs to be detailed and rebottom painted. Obviously, we're gonna work on that. I mean, like you touch the walls and you got like wet on your fingers from it being so chalky. But I mean, all in all, it's in pretty good shape. Go over here, you know, like I said, 20-foot boat, high gunnels, which is nice. It does have the high railing, which I don't know if I really like yet, guys. I don't know if I'm too big of a fan, but it's nice. Gives it a little bit of that classic look. So we go over here, and we'll give you a tour of inside the boat, guys, but just showing you guys the outside of it. Back all over. We've got the Teak on it, so the Teak gives it a nice classic look. But if you guys own a boat, you guys know how hard it is to manage Teak and like keep it nice and fresh. So that'll be a little bit of a challenge, you know, because every year you have to, you know, polish it, seal it, all that good stuff. But it looks good. So we got that. We got a few rod holders up here on the gunnels, you know, for trolling or whatever. Coming back over here to the back of the boat. So we have a ladder right here, which is, you know, kind of toast. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of the ladder and fix up the holes. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I don't really think I'll be using a ladder too often. I'm on the sandbar, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. But the biggest thing you guys can see about the boat is that it doesn't have a motor currently. So that's honestly probably the biggest downfall of this boat, is that I'm gonna have to power it. And in today's world, it is very, very hard to get an outboard, especially a 4-stroke. I really don't want to go with a 2-stroke. I'd rather go with a 4 just because it's fuel efficient, newer, everything else. Like everything's kind of shifting way, way far away from 2 strokes. So trying to find a 4-stroke for this is going to be a little difficult, but we'll go ahead and find one. No worries. So as you guys can see here, here's the inside of the boat. It's a little dirty right now, but you know, here it is. So let's go ahead and step on in the boat. All right, guys, stepping on into the boat. Make sure I don't hit the head here. So as you guys can see, we got plenty of room inside the actual boat, which is nice, you know. So if we're you know, fishing or whatever, you could have easily 2 to 3 people back here, you know, catching fish on the troll, whatever. Back here, you guys have a little compartment right here for the fuel water separator, and all the rigging from the console goes through here out back to the outboard. So right here inside we have our little bilge area. It's an above deck bilge, which is kind of weird. Not really used to that, but this boat has an above deck bilge, so it's kind of nice, I guess. Now going over here, we have these 2 Teak panels and a nice little inside box right here. So I was kind of thinking about this, guys, and I was thinking, what can I really put in here? Because I could store some stuff in here, you know, like tackle, whatever. But I was thinking, how cool would it be to put a wash down pump in here? You know, if when you're fishing, you get blood on the deck, instead of having to, you know, take a brush with you or whatever, put a little a saltwater wash down pump in here, and you know, just open up the panels, and there you go. You get your coil up hose, and you can rinse down the boat. So that's what I'm probably gonna end up doing. It's a nice little area for it, and you got the through hole in the bottom, so you could just take water up. So that's what I'm probably gonna end up putting in there. So that'll be kind of cool. But nice little access right there. And then over here, guys, you have a little bit of storage over here. Here's where I'm probably gonna keep the tackle. You got an inside panel right here. You could just, you know, store a bunch of tackle bags, whatever. And yeah, so Obviously these two things unfortunately don't come with the Teak. It didn't come with the panels, whatever it's called. So the storage panels, whatever. So we're gonna have to build some. I don't know if I'm gonna do it out of starboard or whatever, because trying to find Teak is expensive. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, we got a nice little 2 storage. The place for the wash down pump is gonna go right here. And let me show you guys the rest of the boat. So right here is the center console. We have these chairs, which I'm not really too big a fan of, but we'll keep it for now. You know, it's not bad. They're in pretty good shape. But eventually I might put a leaning post on there. Coming over here to the center console, obviously, as you guys can see, it needs to be rigged. So, you know, as far as steering wheel goes, gauges, all that good stuff, it's naked. So, you know, we got all this right here. So all that space right there, and we have space in here, which is kind of nice. Let's see, we got space in there for like a VHF, you know, a little bit of space in there. Then we have another hatch right here, and all that for the rigging. And it is my favorite part about the boat too, is you have a T-top. You know, so when we're offshore fishing, we get a little bit of shade too, so it's kind of nice. And I like, you know, as you're driving, you get to kind of hold on to it a little bit. But yeah, nice little T-top. So as we go over here, you got space on the side of the gunnels. You could put, you know, a little bit of tackle in there, maybe a gaff. But you got rod holders on this side, which is pretty nice too. And then walking up to the front, it's a little bit of a mess because the next video you guys will see why. But here you have shelves for tackle. And then these cushions right here go on there. So you have seats in the front for the front passenger. And then here, move some of this crap out the way. So guys, let me show you guys this. So typically it's gonna be like this. Here's gonna be the front of the boat, you know, so you kind of have the seats for the passengers, but then you have a nice good space up here, nice little, you know, deck up here, a little casting deck if you're, you know, trying to scout some stuff. But what I like most is that if you lift up this hatch, and I'm going to put gas springs on it eventually, you have all this space in here for safety equipment. Or I'm actually going to make this a big old a fish box, because I have a big old hatch over here that's going to be for the safety. So I have 2 big old hatches right here, and it's pretty big, guys. So safety equipment in here, fish box in there. And it's nice too, because this one drains all the way back to the back above deck bilge. So all the water, you know, from the ice, it'll get all drained out, which is nice. So then coming up here to the front of the boat, guys, we got our anchor and our little anchor locker up here. So nothing too much to see, but we got a lot of space on the boat, guys. I mean, going from a little 13 to a big old 20 is a huge upgrade, guys. So obviously it has a lot to get done, and you guys will see that in the actually next video. But yeah, it's good bones, I think. So yeah, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this new boat. I mean, it's a nice boat, guys. It really is. So it's a very nice boat. Now you guys are probably curious exactly what I paid for it. Now I'm pretty transparent on the channel, guys. I really don't care about whatever. You know, I want you guys to get a realistic idea of how the market is right now, and if you guys are just getting into boating or looking to upgrade your boat, I want you guys to kind of have a realistic idea of how much it is to upgrade or how much it is to get into it. So what I paid for this boat, I paid 2,800 bucks. Came with the title, trailer has a title, came with all the paperwork, all that good stuff. So I think that's a pretty fair price. You know, not too bad. Granted, it sucks that it doesn't have an engine, but it is what it is. I guess it just means we could put what we want on it. So I paid 2,800 bucks for this boat, which it's not bad, I guess, you know. So I, you know, talked it down 700 bucks. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice boat, guys. I mean, you got plenty of space, you know, plenty of stuff, plenty of opportunities for a bunch of cool stuff. And yeah, so good bones for a 20-foot boat. I think 2,800 bucks is pretty reasonable. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this boat tour. yeah, I'm excited. Literally in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna get started on the first working on this boat video. You guys will hear the story of what happened, and it kind of sucks, but is what it is, you know, whatever. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys like this video, leave a like on it, and comment down below what you guys think about this boat. This is probably gonna be my personal boat. I don't think I'm gonna flip this one, at least not in the near future. So it'd be kind of cool, you guys to see me fish on it and see, you know, me work on it and everything else. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, like the video, and subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit that 1,000. And thank you guys.